Hey everyone, I'm the Island Farmer. I'm gonna start trying to make videos again. Sorry I haven't made one in like 6 months. I've been really busy working like 2 jobs, but business is starting to pick back up. I got a little bit of free time now, and it's starting to warm up too. So I'm kind of getting back in the mood for getting out here and finishing up my landscape project. It's kind of a windy day, pretty overcast. Chance of like 40% chance of rain all day, so hopefully we don't get rained on. As you can see, my vegetable garden is completely overgrown with weeds. I haven't really touched it since like last fall. I missed a bunch of little growing seasons for here in Florida, but it's still not too late to get some stuff planted. Before I do that though, I'm gonna have to get all these weeds out of here and probably dig up quite a few weeds. There's some pretty nasty stuff growing in here. It's gonna take a little bit of work. A lot of the weeds I have in here aren't really, it's just like grass and stuff. There's this one random tomato plant that's just been doing its own thing. But I do have a lot of this stuff, I forget the name of it right now. The roots grow like 6-8 inches underground. Looks like the ducks have been getting in here and eating all the leaves off, which ain't a bad thing, but they use it for landscaping around Florida, Central Florida. I've seen it out in Orlando at some of the houses. And here's another one. This one has like a purple flower. They use it for landscaping because it does make these pretty flowers and it grows here really, really easily. But the roots grow like 6-8 inches underground, so it's like horrible for having in a garden. I'm going to weed all this stuff out of here right now, and then I'm going to put some landscaping fabric along the fence here because it grew from the neighbor's side over to here. Got my little helpers coming in, helping me weed. Alright, so I got most of it dug up now. I dug along the fence pretty good. I got most of the roots. There's still a bunch of little snippets in there that I'm just going to have to get when they pop back up to the surface. Be able to locate them a little bit better and then dig them up. But I'm gonna get this landscaping fabric now, and I'm gonna roll it out and then cut it in half. You want to cut this landscaping fabric with a hot knife, because if you just cut it with like a knife or a razor blade, it's gonna fray at the end, kind of like a loose string on a t-shirt. It's just gonna keep coming undone. So you want to burn it. These little hot knives, I got this for like 10 bucks on eBay, and it melts all the frays, which keeps it from fraying apart. So we got to heat this thing up, make a nice straight cut. Now we'll cut it long ways in half along this yellow line, and I'll get 2 long pieces. Alright, so I cut the landscaping fabric down the middle in half, but it's still pretty long. So what I'm going to do, instead of cutting it again, I'm just going to fold it. And it's going to give me like 1.5 foot, which should be plenty.
hopefully. I just don't want to dig down like, 3 feet. That's kind of impractical. So I'm going to, lay this up against the fence and staple it up against there. I have this little plant right here. It's actually a millet plant. So I'm going to try to dig around it, or maybe dig it up and just plant it again. So my camera batteries died when I was working on this, and instead of waste an entire day off not working on it, I decided to just finish it up off camera. So you guys won't be able to see every little thing I did, but I was able to finish putting the landscaping fabric all the way in through here. Also dug up the dirt and turned it quite a bit, looking for those roots. I got a lot of them out. I know I didn't get all of them out, but they'll shoot up little shoots here in a few days, and I'll be able to locate the remaining ones that are still alive in here, and I'll just have to dig those up wherever they're popping up. I should be able to get on top of it now that there's not more of them coming in from the side, and it should make gardening in here a lot easier, not having to deal with weeds anymore. The last few days we've had a lot of rain. It's been pouring here, which was actually really fortunate for me. The dirt was really loose from like digging it up, and the rain has been packing it down really good, which I needed. I dug out about like 4 inches of dirt and then just raked it all level in here. Letting the chickens out for a little bit to play outside. But I took a pretty good layer of dirt out of there and then just spread it around inside the garden here. And then raked it around. It's starting to rain again, so that'll be good to help pack all that down. I have a bunch of eggshells that I've crushed up, and I'm gonna sprinkle those around the vegetable starts that I got. We went to Emerald Gardens and Rockledge Gardens and picked up a whole bunch of vegetable starts for a pretty good price. I got some new stuff that I've been wanting to try, and I got some old stuff that I've tried before, and it's done pretty good. So feeling pretty good about growing some of these. Hopefully it's not going to get too hot too fast and give them a chance to get going. I'm going to have to get everything planted and test out the sprinklers, make sure those work. That way I can keep it all cooled down while they're small. Once they get bigger, they'll kind of shade themselves, and it will hold in moisture in this garden a lot easier. A little bit of wind today. I'm gonna have to do this kind of quick because I got to go to work in a few hours. So let's just get to it.
So the way I get mine out, if you want to be really delicate, it looks like I got 2 little ones in there. Just kind of put my fingers through it like that, and then pinch these, and they should just come out. And you're still holding them without crushing everything. Alright, we got all that done. Now I'm gonna water it down, turn the sprinklers on, and make sure those were working. I'm probably gonna have to adjust them because I haven't used them in quite a while. They kind of get all wonky. But we're gonna soak it down really good, and that's gonna be it for this video. So stay tuned for the next one to see how all this turned out. Thanks.